Okay, so Fred moved away basically back here in the corner behind this table. I threw some treats. You can kind of see him on the ground there. Fred had no interest in those. He just basically is engaging his flight mode. So he doesn't know how to deal with a stranger, so he's just going to run away. So after a while, we got him to get up and go into the kitchen, but then he just went down this long hallway and he was just going to stop and not deal with us. So one of the things the Guardian has tried, as I mentioned in the other video, sometimes they have people try to pet the dog, sometimes not pet the dog. But also, I asked about exercise and walking, and I learned that Fred is very comfortable outside the home. Really, his fear of strangers seems to really be most intense, or really only populate when he's inside the house. So I had asked the Guardian if she had ever taken the dog for a walk, and the answer was no, with a guest. Now, for dogs, they get over things by literally moving forward. So if a dog is fearful of thunderstorms, for example, I have advised the Guardian to put on some galoshes and a raincoat and go out for like a half an hour or an hour walk. If you go out in the rain, the dog doesn't like it for the first couple minutes, but after a couple minutes, they're like, man, I can jump in puddles, I can drink, everything is different, and then they get to see the thunder and or see the lightning, hear the thunder over and over again, where nothing happens, but because they're literally traveling forward, that helps them get over their fears. So when I bring a dog into my house, one of the things I do is I take the dogs for a walk next to each other. I don't let them interact, but they have a common bonding experience first. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take Fred out for a short walk and see if we can help him feel a little bit more comfortable. Now, changing the environment is always something that's good to do because it helps the dog. Also being outside, change the setting will help with a lot of uncomfortable situations. Also, going outside is a lot more open than obviously a confined space of being inside. And dogs like being outside. So if we're combining moving forward with more space, with neutral territory, with a lot of stimulus, birds and all sorts of sights and sounds and smells, and again, the most important thing is we're moving forward, that can help Fred have more of a positive association. And then hopefully when we come back in the house, that will carry over. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of an experiment, but we're going to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out the door first. Well, actually, what I'm going to have you do is you go out the door first, because I think if I'm behind, that will be a little bit more of a motivator. So go ahead and just go down the stairs. We're not going to go for a long walk. I'm going to kind of wait until you're down by the stairs before I start moving towards you.
He does not like going down these stairs.
Okay, so coax him a little bit.
Come on.
And give a little bit of and this is the video I mentioned to you yesterday, that I posted yesterday. So what you want to do is gently pull the leash. As soon as he, like right there, he took a step forward. As soon as he takes a step forward, relax the leash. So it's going to be kind of a rocking back and forth motion. So give him a little pull, and as soon as relax it. And then pull it, but don't let him go backwards.
Okay.
A little bit firmer. A little bit firmer. There you go. So more of a rocking. Try to make it a bigger motion. All right, so what I'll do is I'll help motivate him by kind of coming this way. Sometimes one fear can override another fear. Mm-hmm. Give him a little rocking motion. Keep going. There you go. Hello, Fred.
He's done these stairs like once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give him a little bit of a rock.
Come on.
So you usually just pick him up and carry him down the stairs.
Down these stairs.
Okay.
Outside he'll go down.
We don't want to traumatize him for this. I'm going to show
Okay.
you another thing we can do for this, but go ahead and let's pick him up and carry him down the stairs. I didn't realize he had the fear of the stairs.
Yep.
All right. Now let's go ahead and head on out.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to watch his body language to see how he interacts. So he's still looking around, still like, who's this guy? There we go. The tail's starting to come out a little bit. He's moving pretty well in front. All right. So normally when you're walking him, is he next to you or in front of you or behind you?
Next to or in front.
Okay. So for dogs, whoever's in front is literally leading. Mm-hmm. So if we let him walk in front of us, that kind of can also add to his stress and anxiety of thinking he's responsible for you.
Okay.
So what I would suggest you do is every time that he moves, his shoulder moves in front of your torso, you give a quick little pop of the leash and then relax it immediately after. Pop it. There you go. Pop it. There you go. So a lot of people will try to pull the dog into position, but that actually can confuse the dog because while you're putting tension on the leash, and dog will always pull against the tense leash. So he's way in front now. So pop it again. So you're gentle. You're being very gentle with your pops. We don't want to abuse our dog, but if we're too gentle, they won't respect it. All right. So if you can stop right there, I'm going to go over here to this rock, and I'm going to grab a seat, and that way you can approach me.
Okay.
And we'll see how he does when I'm sitting, and again outside. So go ahead and come on up, and just going to come right here as your neighbor comes out at the same time. So let's bring him over here. A little bit closer. Yes. So he's still a little bit uncomfortable. All right. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
All right. Now, one thing I'm worried about is his collar is very loose. How often does he pop it off?
He's usually on a harness.
Okay.
Yep.
So, what is going to be? Can you adjust it at all while? Okay. So what we'll do is this video is getting a little bit long. So we'll pick it up. We'll see how if this experiment was fruitful here in another video.